Good. Oh, good. I'm hoping that you can hear me. I'm going to hide that little one now. That little link is so that you can, if you'd like to have the bit more detailed reading than just a card pull tonight. So I've put that there in those links that are actually, which way? That way, in your chat stream. Or it could be down the bottom if you're using a mobile device, I suppose. So, hi Kyle, can you actually hear me clearly? It's lovely to be here. Oh, I love that. Is that a snake or is it an amulet? Oh. Um, so, good evening, Nat. Hi, Deborah. Lovely to have you here. What I'm doing pretty much can hear if I'm doing cards. Would love one, thank you. That's good, yes. So Kyle's saying yes, can hear. And it's a snake. Ugh. Um, is it a python type? One of those friendly types that don't bite or poisonous, that type. Oh, goodness. Goodness. Um, I'm here as a solo tonight because Leanne isn't able to join in tonight, possibly. She's actually setting up tables for an event at Elizabeth tomorrow. I think it might be the weekend or just one day. I actually don't know that one much, so you might have to look at her page for that one. But I'm here going out to, hi, Roz. Hi, Roz. Hi, Di. I'm going out to my YouTube channel and my Boundy page, Leanne's page, and the mytimetv.live. I've lessened it to just those four tonight for the Friday nights. But unfortunately, Leanne's not going to be able to make it in time to start with me. If she's back home in time and not feeling too poop, because she is still getting over that virus, I think. So, whoa. The comments are going fairly fast, so I'm trying to catch up with them. You're really here just here to ask if you have any true friends left and if you can give me their initials. You're testing me out on that one, aren't you? I'm just feeling a PJ if you've got a PJ in anywhere there. So that's just what came straight to my mind then. So have you got PJs, or else it's probably someone who, are you ready to go to bed? I don't know, because I have absolutely no idea where you're from. It's the other thing. Let me know where you're from as well. We do have some global activity in these channels when we do the live streams. I do know that. Hi, Nisha. Lovely to have you here as well. Now, what I'm going to start with, if you would like to have one of those $5 little special readings, it's using, and I will flip over the deck to that. It is using this card reading system that's called Curiosity T card reading system. So that's what the $5 will give you, is one of those readings. Otherwise, what we're going to do, and I'll flip back to that screen, is, and I've got to sit back a bit from this, don't I? I'm not quite high enough in my chair for this. I'll be using the cards from Leanne's Inner Soul Guidance Oracle deck. I haven't created my own deck yet. Whether I will or not, probably, who knows? Who knows? So, beautiful cover on that. So we might just start with that. I have no idea where the $5 ones turn up still. I have a funny feeling they show up in my email, so I have got that open just in case. So there you go. Give it a go if you'd like to. And they do give pretty good readings, this card deck. Now, where did I get up to? Jack, John, oh God, have a look at that. I like that. Are you with spirit tonight? Jack, John, Jimmy. Hey, always with spirit. Whether I get anything sensible from them or not, who knows? And whether I interpret it right, who knows? Is there a right or wrong way? Who knows? That's only something that you yourself might be able to sense as you're hearing things, as you're seeing things, as you're smelling or whatever around and about you. connect in with your own psychic senses at the same time, your own spiritual guidance. So it's how I invite people every morning around the 8 o'clock. So you do need to connect in with um, your own spiritual guidance too. I have no idea how long I'm going to be lasting tonight either. I have got a tickly throat. I've used the rats twice, that rat test twice, because I've become a close contact with a friend having COVID. And yeah, it's interesting. I don't feel crook or anything. I just have a tickly throat and a runny nose and sometimes the coughs. So there you go. So that's New Zealand. Yeah, yeah. Just noticed the New Zealand under that. Wanganui, I presumed, is that. I thought New Zealand didn't have snakes. I'm obviously up a tree with that, aren't I? And Leanne, you're in Tasmania. Lovely to have you here too. Faith, you're New Zealand as well. That's wonderful. And Jenny Jane, well, you're coming up in my comments, so I don't know which page you're actually commenting into. I do have the 3 Facebook pages that I'm using, and you're obviously on one of them. The YouTube, for those that are happy with going over to YouTube and joining in the chat there is an open chat stream there as well when you're watching via YouTube. And you like my hair shorter? I'm wanting it to go even shorter, purely because this stuff gets in the face like that, and it's really, really annoying when it's out in the wind. Really don't like it. Yeah, I got you now. Gotcha. Spirits tonight. I think I'll have a gin, thanks. Jen, we're going to have to go on that gin tour that you're creating. Have you started them? It is something I would like to do at some point. And the hello from Newcastle. Great. Nice to see you here too. Thank you. And here we have, it's an analogy of what needs to happen to the systems we have in this country. Having a snake there, shedding the skin and starting anew. Is that what you're meaning? I think many countries are having that type of thing happen. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Oh, the gin, you mean, Di? What's the original gin made from? It's juniper berry, isn't it? God, I'm not going to last long tonight, I know. His throat is starting to tickle a lot. Hang on a second. I found these in my bag. Does anyone know? Remember those? The Fisherman's Friends? I found them in my handbag, so I'm just going to have one and see if that helps it. And if I have to give up, I have to give up and just have to do it tomorrow sometime, because I can do that too. Don't we have flexibility in the way we can do whatever we want to? Sort of. So there. Oh, hi, Kellyanne. Lovely to have you here, and Jen. Yes, you've got a gin tasting plan on Thursday. Oh, but might cancel. I'd love to do spirits with spirit with Leanne and I. Spirits with spirit. Now that'll be interesting. Really, with anything like this sort of energy work and digging into those connections, you're not really meant to have alcohol on board. It makes for a less clear picture of what you're getting. Oh, yuck, yeah. Or the gin or the snow? Gin must have juniper berries as a botanical to be called gin. I thought that. I knew the original was something like that, but there's so many flavoured liquors and stuff hanging around these days, being created, etc. And you remember, whoops. And Faith, you remember the fisherman's, what are they called again? Fisherman's Friend. Yes, Fisherman's Friends. Yeah. My bird laughs. My bird loves your laugh. He's laughing with, oh, isn't that cute? I love the birds, as most of you would know that watch my morning. It's a bit hard to talk at the same time, isn't it? Watching my morning sessions, because I'll have the intro screen being to the other webcam that points out to the front yard and the bird bath. It's actually a great way of monitoring what's going on outside sometimes. When I have the curtain closed, I can actually point it to the front gate, front yard, front door to a degree and see who might be around. because I sometimes have a dog come into the yard and he poops. So, well, things like that. Postman, that sort of thing. They don't, I don't think they ring bells anymore, ring the doorbell. Anyway, what I want to get to is go back to the start of where we were. And here we go. For Conrad was there, and Deborah was the first one who wanted a card. Now, I've already shuffled these, so I'm just taking them one at a time from the top as a list as you come into the session. So what you've got, Deborah, is the stag. So observe, listen, and pay attention. Step back, see the bigger picture. There is more to what your situation is than meets the eye. What I'm feeling too is for you to be taking the steps first in that communication and bringing the awareness to it as well, so that it is actually inviting that participation through to the deeper communication around what you're needing to actually get sorted, because it is that bigger picture and you need to have that clarity around it. Okay, so that's your card. I'm not sure where I'm putting these as I finish with them over there on my iPhone, because I'll just take them from the stack each time, if you don't mind. So sorry about this. And here we go for Nat. Nat, yours is the wolf. So I'll put them up here, unless I see a email flashing up that someone's put the $5 on one of those links. I'll continue with this. So the wolf for you, Nat. Look at the connections that surround you. Using your voice, it's time to speak up. Communication is the key. That's almost a flow on from the stag, isn't it? And that's a card number 31 in Leanne's deck. So what I'm feeling is that follow through. It's actually also standing up in your own. I feel like I'm spitting like a little old lady now. Certainly gets the saliva going, doesn't it? Hopefully it stops the tickle. It is. It's taking the time to think before you speak as well. So really feel into what you're saying and what you're hearing, that you're actually hearing fully first before you respond with what you say as well. So it's, but you do need to be speaking up about whatever is that situation that you're feeling guided to, because you know best your own situations around what you're doing. I'm not here to predict anything. I'm just giving you some of the clarity with that the spirits are showing you through the cards. It is what they are. They are a tool to help you gain your own clarity. So tune into, whether it's sorry, that's a split. So whether you create, I'm just going to chew it because it's being a nuisance. So whether you need to actually create a little ceremony around connecting in with your spirits, whether it's just a tiny little prayer before asking them to be with you and guide you and bring those messages with more clarity using, and even to the type of tool that you might be needing. So here's your reading, Faith. It's the Mountain card, and I'll try and put that up there steadily. So you're a tower of strength. Push forward using your wisdom and determination to help reach your desired outcome. So it really is showing for you that what I'm feeling is a mountain can sometimes not be visible purely because of its size. You need to step back a little bit to see that is the challenge in, to show that you are that strength. So it's almost stepping back to see that bigger picture of what your challenge, your determination's able to bring you, and actually to guide you to that top peak, so that you know what is your intention, what is your goal, what's that topmost ideal that you want for yourself and for those around you, because I am feeling it is more that bigger picture. And once they're at that peak, the top, that the rewards are going to be so magnificent because of, well, the achievement. You can look back, you can look around, you can see that beautiful view, that vista, that knowing of what you've been able to do to get there. So sorry, I'm going to be ending up losing my voice, I think. Sorry. Now, I did answer you, Conrad. Kyle. Is there a PJ around for you? Um, it is still what I'm feeling there, okay? um, Dinah, keeping warm. Sandra, you're saying, hi, Ross, hope you're well and keeping warm. Well, I'm keeping as warm as a short sleeve t-shirt is. I'm actually feeling quite good. It's been a mildish day. I love the sound of the rain on the roof because I've got a corrugated iron tin roof. The ceiling is insulated, but it's just that sound. It's so Australian. I just love it. The rain on the roof brings back childhood memories of feeling cozy and in with a fireplace and stuff like that. So it's really good. Now let me see. From Newcastle. Excuse me. I'm not going to last out. I don't think so. That's all right. It's all okay. It's all okay. And Kellyanne, you're wanting a card too. Oh, so sorry. Here's the card for you. Stalk new adventures. Oh gosh, it's time for spiritual beginnings and the birth of new things. So unexpected news is coming. I feel that you're going to get a surprise that's going to take you in a new direction and bring new things for you, new experiences. So create for yourself that intention of being open for that and aware when it does come to you in those messages for you, Kellyanne. So have that openness to receive. Sometimes we just keep giving so much that we forget that we are needing to open that doorway to receive. Allow it in, invite it in. What have you got in mind that you'd like to go, something new, something that's going to really birth a different direction for you? So, and you said you've had a hectic week. It could even be that's going to allow you to slow down as you start to investigate or hear those messages for you that's going to lead you into that new path. Now, Natalie, yours is next. And here we go. There's a path. The cards seem to be following each other in a very interesting storyline, don't they? It's almost like we're all together here on a journey, which in some respects we actually are. The synchronicities of what is a group can be so close that we do have similar messages as we're moving along. So the path's not always easy, but believe in your journey and make it your journey. It's not someone else's. You create this for yourself and bring it into your space, into your heart space, into your look at your soul path, because sometimes we do forget what is our soul path, and you just need to spend a bit of time in your, I call it my Zen space. So whatever way you want to create that little meditation space, and it's not going on, it's opening up to those messages that really help you even further clarify. Use some tools like the cards for yourself as well too, and see what you bring up with that too, that path. Okay. So thanks for asking, Natalie. And Sandra, any messages from Mum or Philip for you? If not, can you have a card? I'm not getting anything as far as direct messages for you. I'm feeling a backing. There's some. Actually, what I'm feeling is a need to back off from something, to back away from something. I feel like I'm actually stepping back. So I think probably take that energy, feel into what you know within yourself that you're needing to actually hang on, wait. I don't want to touch this at the moment. It's not for me yet. It's not saying that it's not forever. It's just that there's something that I'm feeling like I need to sort of step away from it. So that's the message I'm getting from, now I don't know whether that's Mum or Philip. It does feel more like the masculine energy, so it could be from Philip. But I will give you the card for the moon card. is the next one that's for you. So it brings new cycles and energy. So prepare for new beginnings. So I think what you're currently on or something that you're pursuing as an idea, you're needing to back away from, okay? The message is just there. It's what came first before I even saw the card, okay? So, oh, thank you, Faith. Now, did I say hi to you, Kelly? I think I might have. I just can't remember, or did I? It takes a bit to keep a track. That's weird. Both Leanne and I tend to be good for each other because she keeps a track of me and how I'm doing all this. Now, Jen, do I have any messages from Spirit about your health, please? Have had investigations. Love to know if it's positive news, please. What I'm actually feeling for you is this, to use the pendulum for some reason. So positive news. I think be prepared for something that's going to set you back for a little bit of time. I'm saying it's a no for the positive news, but it's not a detrimental altogether. There will be improvement. It's going to take time and process. So I think what you're needing to do is actually investigate what the information is around what news you are actually going to get. Okay? So trust that. Trust what your guidance is showing you as well with that one. And it's not just about asking someone else all the time. It really is at times trusting what you know of your own inner body, inner workings, and how you feel as well. I mean, of course, we do seek advice, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm feeling here, trust what you feel about it. Sorry, hang on. Right, now, Janet. G'day, Janet. Lovely to see you here. I don't think I've seen you before. What you've got as far as a card tonight is the boat. And it's a time of chance encounters, new journeys, and exploration. With the boat, I always put that into a little bit more of an encounter with your emotions around what you're traveling through as well. So, and because boats tend to be, well, these days you do have the motorboats and stuff and speedboats, but traditionally they're a slower moving vehicle than what you would have on land and air and all that sort of stuff. So, certainly be prepared to spend some time. What I'm feeling, accept, understanding the emotions around what situations you're going to be encountering. So, these chance encounters, whether they're going to trigger some vulnerabilities for you, be prepared for that. But it's also creating a wonderful enlightenment for yourself and moving forward and really getting to know more of what is actually that inner being as well, and that energy around that. So, Evelina, any messages from your dog Angel? You miss her. Oh, I feel for you as far as that goes. They have such a shorter lifespan than we do. But what I'm sensing, there's just that happiness around and about her as she's on the other side. And I'm really just feeling that she's encouraging you to be happy. Don't miss her. What breed was she? It feels like a smaller dog breed, because what I've got, Peanuts isn't here at the moment, but she's a Maltese cross. Almost sensing that energy of that style of and breed of dog. Beautiful, but it's certainly happiness and love, as far as missing our fur babies and our loved ones really is just, it's the evidence that we've loved too, and deeply in many cases. So just embrace that you've had that life experience with her and she has with you, and she's really quite happy where she is. And it is that passing on of, ready for whenever the time comes to meet again, but don't rush it type of thing. It's just, embrace happiness, I think, in any situation. Okay. And I just saw your thank you there, Natalie. So thank you. And what am I doing here? I've just got to check something here, and I can't. No, it's not coming up. If there's anyone who has done that payment for the 5, I still don't know where it turns up. So that's just bad luck. I'll be going through it and have it tomorrow. Right now, where was I up to? I'd done yours, Joe. Had I done your card? I don't think I did I? It's just doing the message for Evelina. What you've got, Joe, oh, whoops, I'll put it back up again so you know it's you. Here's your card, that strength, that beautiful line. You're in Aurora and powers you. It offers strength to overcome your hurdles. So if there's something that you're going through at the moment that requires strength, you've got it. You just need to bring it up, bring it out, show, glow, and look at those beautiful rainbow colours. It's in whatever situation you need it. You're going to be able to tap into that inner strength of that roaring lion. The lion is the king of the jungle. Just claim your queendom and bring it out when you need to. You'll be surprised at how easy it is at the exact right moment that you need to do that. So tap into that. Excuse me. Any guidance for next week? A new job, please. Oh, wow. So, Louise, lovely to have you here too, by the way. So, what you've got here is the web. The hard work's behind you, and it's time to look forward. So, new job next week. Wow, you've got all the opportunity to weave your web of creativity in how your job's going to be claimable to you as your job, and bring it with your nuance and energy, and really stamp your specialness into where you're moving with that job, the things and the ways and the hows and all that you can do, because every spider's web is unique. So you've got the opportunity to create that. Look forward to each and every step. There will certainly be some learning curves, but you are going to be able to really enjoy that and bring to it the specialness that is you. Wonderful. Congratulations on moving into a new job. So here's your boyfriend, your life partner. Excuse me. I don't know where I put my pendulum now after all that. I shall just do that. What I'm getting is the sense of a yes, but, we never know. And what I'm getting here, as you can see, it's actually doing the twirl round in the circle. So I do feel if that's what your intention is, it's what you're feeling in the depths of your heart, to certainly claim that as being your truth, that yes, he can be that life partner. But it's certainly always going to be a two-way street in whatever way it comes up for you, because you might want him to be. Does he want you to be? And it does feel like that. It really feels like that connection is wonderfully strong for you to continue onward in that direction. Possibly more so without being told by someone else. Feel into it for your own clarity. Tap into your spiritual guidance too. And Diane, good morning. Oh, good evening. Yeah. I've forgotten where you're from. I'm starting to get confused. It must be the fisherman's friend, do you think? Trust. So trust that it'll all work out. Know the sun will rise in the morning and that the moon will set in the evening, even though the moon comes up in the evening. It all cycles as it's meant to. And that's what we need to be doing, trusting that whatever is meant to be will be, because the natural realm of Mother Nature and this earth that we live on and everything has its own natural laws and flow. So trust your own inner natural laws and the flow and how you take your steps to live your life. So in whatever you're needing to actually put that level of trust, that little bit extra, it just needs that. It doesn't have to be all of that. It's just deciding we trust. It's deciding to have that intention. And it's not just I go with the flow with so much, but I trust that what that flow is right for me. So I suppose it comes across as fairly casual. And I know some people like to have specifics in place and all the rest. Whichever way it works for you, trust that and move forward in however it needs to be for you. And standing in your own power with that as well too. So, there you go. Now, Evelina, I think I did do yours. Yes, I did, because it's your doggy. And thank you, Sandra. And put it several times. So it is a Maltese. I thought I felt that energy. They've got just such a beautiful smile on the face. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Janet, thank you. Thank you for that. He is your boyfriend, your life partner. See, did you really need someone else to confirm it for you to help you decide that? And there's nothing wrong with asking. I don't want to degrade the fact that you've asked. I think it's being able to be more aware of trusting ourselves. Honestly, it really is. So, and you're heading down the right track. Hi, am I heading down the right track with my mother, please? So, Lonnie, let's just see what card you've got here. It is protection. It's this one. So, may your guiding light surround you, watch over you, and help protect you on your journey. I do feel with the fact that this is a stylized yin yang with the hearts. As you can see, there's a heart and there's a heart. Beautiful picture of it in that style. I love it, and the colours. I really do think that you trust what you are doing, that the balance is right. And if it's not, just shift it a little bit one way or the other in what way you feel is right. Because I do feel in general you are heading down the right path with your mother. Yeah, sometimes the choices and decisions we need to make with our parents in their older years can be hard. I actually decided to look after my mum after Dad passed, and that was 9 months before she joined him. And it was a wonderful experience in the way that we chose to have her end of life situation being. And I was quite happy to choose that for my change in lifestyle for that time. Choose what you really do feel is for you. Don't let others try to convince you otherwise. And I do feel it's the right path, okay? And, oh, hi, Tracy. Lovely to see you too. You would like a card too? Oh, you've got the wings. Beautiful, aren't they? I just love these cards. Excuse me, I just can't use them for readings because I can't shuffle them like I used to. Even now with the weather change, my left wrist is reacting because of the plate in it. Spread your wings and take flight. There are no limitations. So isn't that a beautiful card to see? So if you're trying to restrict yourself or making decisions that really are restricting what your choices are in any way, choose differently. Take wings. See, and by taking wings, you are actually able to fly above the small stuff and look at the bigger picture and see it even with more clarity, because you can sort of stand back, you can be out of it in a way that you're the witness to it and see the fuller picture in with more clarity to be able to make some of the decisions you might need to make and still flitter in close and everything, like, well, butterflies and birds and everything that has wings. So enjoy that flying. Fly high. It's lovely, isn't it? And Evelyn, oh, I think I did put that up. Yes, Evelina did say that it's a Maltese. So, Joe, thank you for that. Oh, it's lovely. And Sarah, I did have a wonderful day, thank you. I got a lot done with my tax stuff because that's what I'm up to. Is getting the 2020, I don't know, what are we in now? 22, so it's 2020, 21 tax prep done. Got a time limit, there is some time where otherwise it'll be late. All that stuff. It's good to have an accountant that can do extensions. And yes, you're nervous working with older people with dementia. Oh, I think you'll have a ball. Sometimes I think that having dementia is probably, it's us. It may be more so you who are caring for them, that are worried for them and the rest. I'm sure sometimes for those who are actually in the dementia state, that it's not something that actually concerns them as much as we think it might, because they're in a state of, well, I don't know. I haven't got there yet. Well, some might wonder. I don't remember some words and stuff sometimes, but hey, yeah, we'll be who we are at whatever stage of life, in whatever situation it's going to be. Don't be yes, sure, be nervous in some respects, but enjoy the process of knowing how much you're going to be helping them in their life situation at that end of it. Dementia care, it's just loving care and being gentle and nurturing and all those things that you will be as a carer. So thank you for, and it's a hard job, Louise. So as far as I don't know how hard it is physically and all the rest, but it's one of those things, even, on all realms of what caring for older people must be. I was just doing one-on-one with my mum. That was hard enough sometimes. But, thank you. I appreciate all the work that anyone in aged care does. So thank you. And Leanne, any messages at all? I'll do a card for you, hon, because my head's starting to get a bit wonky. I feel turtle, endurance, persistence, and perseverance. It will keep you steady on your path. So find a slower and steadier pace. And that straight away comes to that, the little saying, the race between the turtle and the hare, or something similar. It just means go as you need to, move forward as you need to. But it is still being able to move forward. And one of the things with a turtle, it's got its house on its back. So, I just noticed, have a look at that heart on the back. Oh, hang on. Yeah, there's hearts all over him. Isn't it gorgeous? It's just trusting that movement. You don't have to rush it. Just be happy with being slow, even if you have to. I love taking it cruising, making it cruisy. So there you go. Don't push yourself too hard if you don't feel you need to. At other times, you might feel like you do need to. Trust it. And I am doing the cards, Carrie Ann, so I'll pull a card for you. I'm just taking them from the pile, so there's not going to be any double ups, I tell you. I shuffled them once, and my hand just doesn't want to handle them. So you've got the card 33, which is the bow and arrow. You're right where you need to be. Your direction is clear, and you're on target. So imagine any intention that you want to create, it's going to have that bow and arrow being true to being on target. Put that into your mind right at the start and have absolutely no doubt. You've got the power 33 there. So know it and be it, do it. So, thanks, Diane. And hi, Wendy. Lovely to have you here too. And good evening to Caroline. Lovely to have you here. And I'm just sliding down on this. There again, and a card for you, Wendy. And here you have the dream catcher. Oh, I love this card too. Plan your goals. Make time to follow your dreams. This is starting to get a bit hard. It's starting to get a bit hard. So, dream. Know that they're going to be achievable and plan for them. The ones that you really feel that strong pull towards. I mean, some dreams you don't really want to chase up, but the ones that you really feel that strong urge that you need to follow up with and do that, definitely do that. Okay. Now, where was I with that one? There. Okay, so Kim. Oh, hi, Kim. How are you today? I miss seeing the nice little hello this morning because I did a shorter show. You're not too late. I'll do a card. And what you've got is hope. There you go. Hope. Have faith. It will happen. What is hope? It definitely is just that trust. 47 breaks down to 11, so that's a power number as well. See how this seed has grown through a rock. Well, I'm assuming it's a rock. It's not an egg. But even if it was an egg, that's a new birth. So it's something that really is that hope that all will be as it's meant to be. The seed actually does grow true to what that genetics in the seed as well. Did I have DNA? Yeah, I think so. All the components in a seed are there for it to grow into a tree. The same for everything that we have around and about us. Just move forward that whatever it is that you're hoping for is going to be true to that hope. Okay. And Lonnie, yes, I should leave that so it scrolls up because it's a bit longer than what that screen is showing. It's thanks, Roz, beautiful cards. And they are, there you go. See, I haven't been leaving that sitting there for those. When it's a long comment, it all comes up like this one. So, see, it comes into space properly. Thank you, Roz. Yes, the Wings card certainly resonates. That's wonderful. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, wonderful. Sarah, your gongs arrived today. Very exciting. Wonderful. Here's your card. Oh, chameleon. Be seen, enjoy life. There's no need to hide in the shadows. The chameleon actually blends in with their surroundings, and this is actually saying, um, to bring yourself out and show yourself and be more of who you are, not in the shadows. Certainly with the gongs, you're going to be able to add more and more to your therapy sessions, and I'm so excited for you. So thank you for sharing that. Wonderful, the chameleon. Change to what situation you need with those who are with you in your healing room. Okay, but it's not about change. It's about that then showing up. What are those issues, which you would know now with the trainings you've had now too. Lovely, lovely. Oh, so exciting. I'll have to come to you for a healing. So, Anne, here is a card for you. Lovely to see you here too. I like your avatar. It's very nicely stylized there. Did you do that yourself? Card 13 is the cross. You're on the right path, so believe in yourself. Destiny awaits you. So you really are needing, here is another derivative or, another view of or perspective of trust, faith. Take it forward that whatever it is that you're doing is your destiny, that you are moving into it. It doesn't have to always feel like passion or being passionate about something. It could just be feeling that rightness about what you're treading toward, what you're moving toward in what you're doing in your life. Oh my goodness, I just can't help it. Oh goodness, sorry about that. So there we go. Oh, I love those roses. I've got a picture of my chameleon rose when it was in full bloom with three blooms, the three different stages of them. Oh, it was beautiful. That's actually on my profile page, I think. Absolutely gorgeous. So, hi, Michaela. You beautiful emojis, and thank you, Kerry Ann. Thank you. And you've just slipped in dollars. Well, I wonder where they show up. I might have to do your reading tomorrow night. I will do it, Michaela. And hi, Terry. Lovely to see you here as well. Wonderful, wonderful. So, right. Where was I up to? So, Michaela, I'm just going to have to go. Oh, I wonder if it shows up on my stream. It's supposed to be, hold on, there might be a way of seeing that on a different page. Just hang on a sec. I might have been on the wrong space as I was doing that. No, that's Sky Amazon. No, this one. Let me just see. I am using a software that's called soulsoftware.co, and I do have an affiliate link. It actually does a conversation style thing. It's not a mini chat. It's a combination of so many things, and I'm finding it absolutely wonderful. But it wants me to log in, so I'm going to do that, and then I'll get back to the reading. So it's one of those interesting things. I'll just have to bring that up even bigger. There we go. To enter the code and see if that's where it's going. Because I don't think it's actually going where I thought it was. Okay, like that. Confirm the code. Let's see. Oh, excuse me. No, I'm not sure. Let me see. It might be sitting there. Transactions. It may or may not show up that. No. Oh, hang on. Let me have another look. What's the date today? It's the 29th, isn't it? So it does show there, but it's not showing there, so not at the moment. So that's all right. Michaela, where am I up to? It was Michaela, wasn't it? I'm going to do that just at the end, okay, before I finish off. And I was saying hi to Terry, beautiful friend at Meningie. Long-time friend in many ways. Not close friend, but we've just been, the emergency services stuff, isn't it, Terry? That's really where most of our connection was, and just friends. Yeah, thank you. I'm almost at a standstill physically, but I want to get my strength back so I can enjoy life. Yeah. Yeah, wonderful. So thank you. And a thank you from Wendy. Hope I feel better soon. Well, yeah, thank you. I don't feel unwell. It's just that tickliness and the coughing. It's just, well, it's more annoying than anything. I don't feel unwell. I actually sometimes it's interesting because I've done the training in sound therapy and had the experience of doing some toning training as well, not just sound therapy, but voice. And it really is an amazing experience to use your voice to actually give yourself an inner massage. I haven't done it with um, with the raspy throat at the moment, but that's why I knew that something was up because I could hear the difference in the sound of my voice yesterday morning, more so than the feel of it. I could hear that raspiness and that, yeah, interesting. That's where I feel that so much more can be learnt from us being more in tune with our bodies and how we actually are within ourselves. Yeah, very interesting studies, some of that. So, anyway, here we go back to the comments. I got diverted, didn't I? And it is starting to affect my voice. So you're feeling wonderful. You just saw your grandson, son, and daughter-in-law. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Spending time with grandies, isn't it? I'm hoping to next week. My son, a few of them in their family also had the virus, and I got a message last week to say don't come and visit till after Thursday. Well, now I'm a ISO, and yeah, all that stuff. The cycle of it, isn't it? It can be hard. I hope you're okay, Ros. Your throat sounds sore. Yeah, it's not sore. It's just, it is raspy. It's got a different sound. So, yeah, I'm okay. Thank you, though. Thank you. Thank you. And Lena, you'd love a card too? Okay, here we go. What you've got for tonight, how long this is the influence for you, whether it's just now, whether it's going to move into a week ahead. Crown, draw on your inner power, change your luck comes your way. So reap the rewards. What I'm actually feeling for you with this is actually over a 12, the 12 being the number that it's going to be over a 12-day period that you're needing to work on something that's going to bring you those rewards. So you are actually going to need to draw on that power like it says. Do what's needed, do what's necessary, but you're going to love doing it. Bring it in with that energy of love what you do, and it will bring you those rewards. So that's what your card is for tonight too. So thank you. And yes, the hope card is beautiful and very appropriate. Yeah. So thank you. Oh, thank you, Evelina. I'm a beautiful soul. We're all beautiful souls. So thank you, Anne. Yes, that beautiful. I like that. Sorry. I do like your avatar. That pencil drawing style is beautiful. Hi, Sarah. Lovely to see you here too. And Michaela's so kind. Right, so thank you. Perfect card for you, Sarah, and welcome to come here for a session. Good, goody, good. Okay, now I'm going to do Nancy here. See anything for you? Um, and I've got to close my eyes. That's a good way of saying, isn't it? It's the inner seeing. Actually, what I'm seeing is landscape for you. So whether you're going to go on a trip that's out into the countryside, I'm feeling a road trip of some sort that seems to be more on the dirt roads, but take care. That's what I'm seeing. But also with that is this card, the sunflower. So enrich your life with joy, happiness, and longevity. So I think it's taking the time to actually spend doing in things that you really find value in to enlighten, to lighten your soul as well, and in ways that you value, not that someone else is going to keep telling you you need to do. I'm feeling it's more for you, okay? So your 8-year-old daughter's now listening into all the lovely messages. Oh, that's wonderful. Hi to your 8-year-old. Because we tend to so much, let me think, what's the way of saying it? Our upbringing really is important, and it's in those first 7 years that is the most important. And that's where, by the time we're the 7, the 8, and the rest, that sometimes we can totally lose that connection with what is our psychic senses, our being open to spirit world as easily as it is in those first years. So it's wonderful that she is listening. Keep opening your spirit to what you receive there, dear, because it will certainly be of benefit for you as you move through your life as well. Sarah, here is a card for you. And I might go down to Melinda and then I'll do Michaela's. Okay, lock and key for you. So it's release your fears, unlock your inner power and strength. So it really is. And with the key, if it's in your possession, you've got control over that. So use it. So unlock whatever you're frightened of. Fear is only something that we don't know. We're in that uncertain zone because we don't know. We don't know what to expect. It's because we feel that we're lacking something and we're fearing. No, trust what is, here we've got unlock your inner power and strength. Well, that gets moving into that trust factor that you can do whatever you put your mind to. Just unlock that fear. So there you go, Sarah. She wants to say that she loves these cards. They are beautiful cards. I think now I don't know. I haven't got it as a direct link on this site yet. Inner Soul Guidance. Where's the card deck? Oh no, I haven't got it easily. InnerSoulGuidance.com.au, I think, is what they are. So thank you, Lena. And Melinda, here's your card. And the beautiful one to finish doing the cards is heart. Offer love, feel love, be motivated by love. Bring that so fully into your life. Be love. Really connect with that. Whatever situation, make that the first thing. Now, what I'm going to do, excuse me, I'm going to put the link up for Leanne and I are going to be in Renmark, third time lucky in the booking, 8th, 9th, 10th. So that's not this next week. It's not this weekend, next weekend. It's the one after. It's the Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Is that only next weekend? Yeah, it must be. Oh, Sunday, Monday. Anyway, it's not long to go. So I'm going to put that link there. That's not going to show in the stream. Why is that? Oh, something went wrong. Why is that? Is that bringing up those little links? Yes, for those who live at Renmark. Oh, excuse me. I think that's my, I've got to remove it. There's a issue there. It keeps doing it. Whoopsie. It's my Calendly link for the Renmark visit. So for next weekend, that is mine and it's gone on to all four. I probably did an oops there, but hey, it's done now. I do have some spaces left for some bookings. So certainly click there to book a reading for the Renmark, South Australia, Riverland. So that's there. And Melinda, what have you said? Thank you, lovely. List my bird today. Oh, you lost your bird today? Oh, I understand. Yeah, hard, isn't it? I've got to go past all those links now. Yes, next weekend. Thank you so much for keeping a track with me, for me, and all the rest of it. Yes, so those links did work. Okay. And you love the edge to the camera sort of old world. That's one of those with the B.live platform, you get some overlays. So that's what that is. So I can actually turn it off like this, but I happen to like it and get it bland and bare. But tonight I just wanted something. I mean, I could have put this one that's a lot of leaves, but it's almost too crowded. So I actually did like this one. It's got that little bit more surreally look, especially with that. I found that in my cupboard and I put it aside because I didn't think it was working anymore. I thought it had gone flat and it's working when I plugged it in. Right. I'm going to do this reading, and I'm using Michaela as the example because she has mentioned that she did put the dollars through. I just got to find them later. So for those who would like to have a $5 special reading similar to this, you can still click that link and I'll find them in the morning and do a little mini reading for each of you. I think what it does also, you will need to leave your email so that I can send you the unlisted YouTube video of the reading. Okay, so that's how I've done them before. It's how I would continue doing them because they're dead easy to do this way. Now I'm just going to do it. Oh, did that shift too far? My cloth went and moved because I shifted my leg. So really with this kit, it comes with a pendulum, a time dice, 3 dice to go with these cards that are on a special mat. I have demonstrated it before. So we'll start for Michaela just to use the dice to know where to start. So with this, it's card number 6, going by how I've thrown those. So it's this one over here, and I'm a little bit far. I'll just see if I can reduce my screen a little bit more. Hang on. Ecamm can be a little finicky. Hold on. I've just got to, because I've got something else in the way as I'm trying to do that. There we go. Oh, it does look spooky, doesn't it? I wheel myself around. Oh, goodness. Hope you don't get seasick with that. So, Michaela, you started actually on the bat. Now, with this, it is a little more difficult to get the zooming happening, but I'll try to get the zooming in so that we can see. There is the bat, and I'll try to follow the story so it's a bit closer to how you can see it. What we've got as the card that sits over the bat is the pram. The pram is, if you're not going to be having more children yourself, it could mean a baby coming in your family, or it could just be a new pathway. The fact that it's actually on the bat, I would say the gist of what reading you're receiving is because there's a direction that's going to be new for you and possibly changing because it's the baby type. Now that then goes over, and this is where I'm going to find it interesting to do the zooming in and out properly. That then moves to this card here because it's too green. And there we go, following the story. So what you've got there is the tower. So whatever new path that you're creating, whatever new direction you've got coming for you, it is going to be, I wonder if I can do that zoom again in a way that's not too hard to follow. So with that, you are definitely going to be able to, at the moment it's floating, there's not been the anchoring, but it's going to come anchoring in up to this one here. So what we've got that moving to is this card up the corner. See how it follows through the story. And you're actually going to be creating, how I mentioned with the spider card before with one of the other cards from the Inner Soul Guidance. That is actually still a similar energies around being able to create whatever it is that you're needing. So that anchoring in is going to be created by you. So you're going to then be able to shift that, make it in a way. So sorry about this coughing. In a way that the energy is it is actually going to bring for you abundance. So this is the money card, the abundance. It's not so much just about money. It is abundance in whatever form that you want it. So if you're wanting more, that you're just going to spend more family time, that's what your abundance will be. And if you want, it's whatever your intentions is, how are you wanting to build that new pathway that you're going on, that creating your web of potential. So it's moving over here. I'm just going to move those out of the way. Moving over here to 6 blue, and the abundance then creates that pathway it's going to be a little bit, plod along, persevere, take a little bit of time, but you've got the resources. Because as we know, the camel is a pack animal. It's also got, that resourcefulness of being able to go for a long time without having drinks of water. If they do, all the better. But it's not an absolute for their survival as much as we do. So you're going to have that ability to just persevere and keep it moving into what is that next stage of being trusting. I also feel that with this one, because the cross can be taking on too much of a load for yourself, you're picking up someone else's responsibility and you're needing to actually offload some of that and allow them to learn their own lessons in whatever is needed in their path. So I'm feeling that this is only take forward what is for you, and anything else, if somebody keeps asking you, can you do all that sort of stuff, and it's not for your good or for what you've planned, just say no gently and let them learn their own lesson from that and do their own thing from that. Sometimes it can be the best and biggest lesson for them as well, and brings what is life lessons all round, and ultimately that happiness in being in our own pathways. It's bringing forward that good luck for you. So the horseshoe is about good luck. I'm just going to have to go through this pretty quickly. That in itself is going to give you the key to open doors or chests. It could be a treasure chest, remember. That could be about the stage that your abundance is actually going to bring forward that treasure chest and open it up. So feel into what feels right for you with that. It might be something that you're wanting to actually put away for later and keep safe. That's where you need to be feeling for yourself what it actually means for you. And here we've got the house, the home, and it really is bringing it back to home. So I'm feeling it probably is something to do with your home space and, opening up a new doorway for home as well. Are you wanting to shift homes and you're needing the finances? It might be slow, and yet you're going to be able to do it. Will unlock those doors. That could be the other message around it. So 5 green is this one. And weighing up, and this could be probably what it is indicating, is weighing up what is the balance that you're wanting. I don't know that it's work-life balance. I think it's the amount that you're needing to be putting to what you're wanting out of. The more that you want, the more you need to be paying for it, type of thing, is what I'm feeling. So certainly tap into that. It's the difference. What I'm feeling is that want and needs. So, only you can weigh that up, but it certainly looks like you're going to be able to follow your star, have that little bit of a starlight magic around what's coming ahead. So it's certainly got the possibilities of heading towards, the star. It creates that feeling of the sparkly, attracting the our attention and focus. So, and we do have the we do have the walking canes in their holder. It's just help, it's assistance, it's being able to use something that you might need to help you along, or ask advice of someone that's in. I'm feeling probably ask financial advice if it's something to do with purchasing, shifting home. That's what you're needing ultimately, to give you that bit of a leg up in understanding of what you're needing, what you want to what you need. And that's bringing it back to being guided to the direction you need to take for that. So that actually takes you back up to the 6 where we started here, which is where I'm not. So that starts, gets you back up to there. So that in itself, yes, Kim, it is those teacup readings. It's called Curiosity Tea Leaf Cup Readings. It's Curiosity. What version of it I use is the steampunk version. There is an Alice in Wonderland version. There's some others. And it's teawithkaren.com, I think. look for it on YouTube. It's a wonderful thing to watch how she does it because she's certainly much more experienced at it, being the creator of it, and they are trademarked. So um, I'm happy to certainly give her the business around some of the tools. She's got some magnificent um, cards, tools, cards, charms, these systems, beautiful. Tea cups, tea leaf reading cups, beautiful. So, anyway, we have got to the end of our evening. So, thank you. Only just a bit over time, but that's perfect. And my voice has lasted at this point. So, thank you so much to each and every one of you for being here. Certainly spread the word on a Friday night that I'm doing this, and usually it is with Leanne. But she obviously wasn't able to join in, and I probably didn't send her the link for the B.Live guest link. I'd forgotten that part of it. Look, next week, what we might do is also, I might be able to put the link in the chat for anyone that is able to with a headset, the earplugs, and the camera on your mobile phone or a webcam if you're on a desktop, that type of thing, that you might be live stream ready to jump in with me, and we can do it that way. There's lots of different ways to play with the technology, isn't there? As you've seen already. So, thank you, Michaela. Very helpful. Good. Very good. Whoops, I've clicked that already too. So, thank you so much. Look, each and every one of you, keep being the best you, because I say that every morning too. Look, just have those wonderful moments of self recognition, of it's taking the time to really understand within ourselves, being ourselves, and moving. Well, we don't even have to move really. The energy moves around us, even if we sit completely still. Have you spent those times where, you're just sitting with your eyes closed and you're as still as can be, but you know that there's still movement, it's energy, it's who we are. Being that completeness of all that is around us and within us, have those moments where you do just that and connect with spirit. Then see what you come up with. Wonderful to have you here. So appreciative of spending this time with you all. So thank you, lovely. Hope the voice improves. Oh, it will. I did have some kefir, but because I've run out, I didn't have that this morning. And, I like the kefir and lemon juice. Oh, not together, separately. I've got a tree of lemons out there, so I'll be getting that in the morning as well. And, yeah, I wish I had honey. I forgot to buy that. It does soothe the throat. And so does ginger. It helps with it too. So thank you for those hints. Lovely to have each and every one of you here. Thank you. Sleep well. Better tomorrow morning. Well, I hope so. And hope to see you all in the morning too. 8 o'clock Adelaide time here. Same places except not Leanne's direct. I do go to the Body Soul app, and I haven't actually got a little picture of what that looks like yet. I'm pretty poor in the marketing side of stuff, showing it all off. But one day I'll get there. Just search for it. It's a little stylised mermaid in your apps, and it's a lovely community there. It is a soulful app where, it's definitely not like Facebook and stuff. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now, and namaste. Oh, hang on. I've got to read this one. Ekon Karsat Gur. Oh, that's your mantras, isn't it? Yes. And it is toning. And the gongs. Namaste. Bye for now.